I just saw it coming home on Twitter. Really? Is this what we're doing? Kids, really? I guess they were kids in Super. Because I'm sorry, but the behavior in Super isn't how 50-year-old people should behave. But you know what? That's not even the point. Like the thing that I'm most mad about it is like really when I got really mad is that one, we waited almost 10 years for this with no communication. No, we're working on a new project. No, yeah, we might go to Super afterwards. While the fucking Super manga is in fucking fire. It's fucking L after L after L. Each time the manga does something correct, they get an open avenue to do stuff. They go right back to Goku being a fucking retarded. Yes, I said it. Because he's retarded. That man cannot be this dumb. And he cannot be this inconsiderate of everything that he went through as a kid, as a what you call it, as a teenager, as an adult, as Frieza, Cell, Boo. He cannot be like Super, like Dragon Ball Super. It's not possible. When you live through all that stuff, even if you're a superhuman, you have watched your best friend die, you have watched your whole planet die, your son died, your wife died, you gave everything for them, you went to another fucking planet just to revive your mate, so that then you could revive people on your planet. You sacrificed yourself so that Cell didn't hurt any more people. You gave everything and asked everyone for help to kill Boo. And then you... Oh my god, really. And then we get Super. That's one thing. Second thing. Why kids again? Why everybody kid? I don't get it. Why? I did read, so I'm at face value. I'm gonna take it as face value. Apparently, kid heroes are big in Japan right now. Fine, I can understand. Okay. But why can we not get at least a fucking timeline for Super? Because we want that shit animated. Even if it's bad, we want that shit animated. 2, did you guys see what Goten looks like? Or Goku, sorry. Because I apologize. I'm going to have to open up my Twitter right here. Because I'm sorry, either Toriyama went senile, or he can't fucking draw anymore. I don't know what the fuck just happened. But I'm sorry, but the kid that he drew on like in the trailer is not Goten. Is not Goku. Sorry, hold on. Let me go to this one. Look, this is not Goten's face. This might be Goten's body. This is not Goten's face. Goku's face. I'm so flustered that I can't speak. This looks like Goten. This is Goten from the Buu Saga, and this is him. This is his face from his World Tournament match against Trunks. This looks like Goten. This does not look like Goku. This looks like Goku. You see the round eyes. He's much more chubby. This is not Goku. This is Goten. You can see Goten is much more lean, and he doesn't have the round bottom of his eyes. I'm not talking I'm talking just character design. Either Toriyama can't draw anymore, or maybe it's Toyotaro drawing, who knows? But this is not Goku. And Goten and Trunks are babies again. So this can't be this can't be Goten actually in the anime. Unless I'm mistaken, and this is like Goten before they all went kids for some reason. So, well, for some reason, it's the plot, but this is not Goku. This is Goten. Look at this is maybe Goten's face on Goku's body, but that's it. I think this is what this and the fact that we waited 10 years for this shit is what I think I'm most mad about. No communication. Or at least, yeah, we're working on a new Dragon Ball project. Yeah, but we had nothing. Is it canon? Is it non-canon? Is this canon? It's written by Toriyama. Where in the canon is this? Because this doesn't make no fucking sense. Because we got Beasts, and then we're supposed to get there's what's his fucking face? Oob is supposed to come here at some point. Do we just retcon that whole shit? Are they in the I'll watch it because I do love Dragon Ball. So this is kind of a double-edged sword for me because I watch it. But is this an Elsewhere storyline? Is this canon to the story? Is this in the main story canon? That's the thing that we don't know still. If you know what, if this is a Elseworld story, where it's like a heroes type of thing, where it's like it's not the canon, it'll be canon in its own universe, but it's not canon to the main timeline that we follow with like Z and Super and all that stuff. But hopefully it isn't, just because with Oob and everything that's supposed to come here, it doesn't make no fucking sense. But other than that, I really hope that they don't forget simple things like the rules of their own universe. When Saiyans are kids, especially Gohan, Goku, and Vegeta, we have already seen this in the main timeline, the main canon. They grow their tails back. Unexpectedly, in OG Dragon Ball, it was a plot device, but by Toriyama using this as a plot device, you have to be careful. Is he introduced this as a canon mechanic or symptom of being a Saiyan? Okay? I really hope, for their sake, that they don't forget this and don't try to fuck around with the OG and Z. Don't do the Vegito Blue retcon again. People were very mad. And I hope this is very simple. Saiyans are kids, they grow their tail back unexpectedly. Okay? This is not something they control. This is not something that they're even just how can I say this? Even like knowledge of, aware of. That's the word I was looking for. Do not fuck around with the base rules. And I saw someone that he declared that he wanted cute yet powerful fights in the same thing. Do we have a Bulma versus Mr. Satan, which is going to be cute, and then Goku and Vegeta is going to fight, and then we'll have a brutal fight? Is there going to be stakes here? Because cute and powerful fights or impactful fights is not really something that I would be very confident in. Since the stakes of Dragon Ball Super, which besides, well, I was going to say besides the Tournament of Power, but yeah, besides any fucking end of the arc that nothing fucking changed, including Goku and Vegeta, or at least you could say that for every Dragon Ball Z saga, like every Dragon Ball Z arc, but at least from each arc to the next, at least the main characters changed. Gohan changed. I can't fucking speak. Goku changed as a character. He what's the word I'm looking for? You could see an evolution in the character. Gohan, same thing. Vegeta, same thing. But not in Super. It always is the fucking same people. Same. They act like 12-year-old, even though they're 4 times that age. But now I guess they're just giving the the appropriate body for that age. At least I guess now I guess now at least he'll act his age. Well, he look his. Oh, I know what you know the fuck I mean. I mean, why this? Why now? But not why now, because we needed something. We did need something. But really, we just wanted Super to continue, man. You could have worked on this behind the scenes. And like release it at the end of Super. We would have been fine. It would have been completely fine. Is this... Oh my god. I just... Oh, my mind is running right now. Is this how they want to introduce a new seiyuu for Goku? Do they want to introduce a new voice actor for Goku? Because, I mean, the voice actress for Goku, what's her name? If I wasn't this man, I would have. I know this name every day of the week. I know her name. Damn it, what's her name? Goku seiyuu. Nozawa. That's Nozawa. Nozawa is getting old now. Do they want to replace Nozawa as her voice actress? Maybe that might be the move, or one of the motivating factors. And even like for the OG seiyus for like Vegeta, Bulma's changed as well. Or the voice actress, rest in peace, has passed away a few years ago now as well. Is this the way? Because Nozawa is now 86 years old. She's been the voice of Goku for 40 years now. Or a bit less than 40 years. So, is this how they want to introduce this? Maybe. At the end of the day, do I want to see this? Do I, now that we have it, do I want to see this? Yes. Like I am at heart a Dragon Ball fan. If I'm gonna do this again, but if you guys look at this, I am at heart a Dragon Ball fan. This is not me hating on Dragon Ball for no reason. This is a real tattoo, by the way. This is not something I drew on. This is a tattoo. I am a Dragon Ball fan at heart. I have this series deep in my heart. Every day for me is Dragon Ball, but do I want to see this now that it's here and then we can take it away, we can change it? Yes. Do I want the Toei, Shueisha, and Toriyama and of course Toyotaro to do justice to Goku? Please. Yes. I beg you. Please make this into a Goku post, maybe post Piccolo. Like where the mindset is post Piccolo, he's much more, he's the Earth's defender. He saw his best friend died, he avenged him. He has that, not that darkness in him, but that responsibility on his shoulders. Not as carefree as he was before that. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is a rant. I'm going to post this raw, no music, no nothing. Goku at the beginning of the series, yes, he was carefree. But at the end of even Dragon Ball, the OG Dragon Ball manga, Even before he went, even before the 23rd World Tournament. I'm talking 22nd World Tournament. The whole thing with Jack, is it 21st? I think it's the 21st. Jackie Chun and the 21st World Tournament, him participating is so that Goku isn't carefree. Is so that Goku gets teach the weight of responsibility that he has, and he's not just he's him, but not really. You know what I mean? He has learned these lessons through his life with Master Roshi, with then Korin, and then King Kai, and then Whis, and then Kami in between, of course. He has learned all these lessons. Please, just take this chance to reboot. Do not make the same. I know this is supposed to be at heart or in the beginning a comic series. It's supposed to be more comical. But buddy, you painted yourself, I'm talking to Toriyama, you painted yourself into a corner where you, through your own writing, took your character from being a joke character or a comic-based manga into the best or one of the best manga characters out there. The most popular. Guess what? The height, the explosion of Dragon Ball, it wasn't Super. The explosion, the Dragon Ball trend was Dragon Ball Z. It was not Dragon Ball. But why was it Dragon Ball Z? Was it Super Saiyan and the flashy attacks? Yes. Was it some of the gags and the ongoing humor that was going on? Yes. Was it some of the goofy secondary characters? Yes. But what's the thing that people are most attached to the series? Why do people get hooked by Dragon Ball? Not the transformations. The transformation doesn't mean shit if it's not attached to a good story. It's the story. Why do so many people, including myself, have their favorite characters be either Super Saiyan 2 Gohan or Vegeta? Because they have stories. Their stories make sense. Gohan through the Cell arc. Why for a lot of people is their main character the one that they latched onto? Yes, it's because you initially when you watched Dragon Ball, you were about that age, so you could identify as that character. But if you go back to Dragon Ball, I'm sure people watched Dragon Ball as like when they were at that age, and then they got caught onto like their favorite isn't Goku. But it's because in that arc he saw his dad get the one he thought the strongest in the whole universe get bested, get hurt powerlessly, like mercilessly. I can't fucking speak words. And he saw his dad sacrifice himself for that, while still committing the same errors that his dad and Vegeta commit. That's why Team 4-Star, that gag is really true and really funny. When he says, "What is this, fucking genetic?" It's very funny because it is very true. But after Cell comes back, he wasn't playing anymore. There was no jokes. Vegeta threw, which is for sure. But when when Cell comes back, he goes Super Saiyan 2 like that. He doesn't have to explode again. He goes right into Super Saiyan 2 because he saw what happened. He experienced this. The impact that just the fact that Vegeta said sorry, the fact that Vegeta apologized. It's such a powerful moment. Now I'm just sucking off Dragon Ball Z. But this is what I mean. Is there ever been a scene, a real raw scene like that in Dragon Ball Super? There's been that Vegeta dancing scene. That was kind of that, but it wasn't raw. It was you could see the stakes of the situation with Beerus, because Vegeta, with this pride, ridiculed himself. Yes, but it was a funny moment. Vegeta getting absolutely trashed and then saying, for I think the first time in his whole television or story career and life, the ones we are aware of, he apologized because he was too weak. That is such a powerful moment, and the when he cried on Namek, it wasn't funny. It was heavy. It took you by the feels, like it hurts you emotionally, because the story was there. I'm sorry, I didn't have any of those moments in Super. Even the scene of the "You are number one." Omae number one da. The fact that I remembered, that I memorized how to say it in Japanese, just tells you how good that scene was. How impactful it was for the Vegeta character, for the Dragon Ball story. The impact of Vegeta begging Goku to avenge the whole Saiyan race because he was too weak. And then in fucking Super, they disguise Beerus in a costume. And Goku can tell the difference of the God of Destruction that he faced before and the guy that he met 20 minutes ago. And if you tell me God Ki, fuck you, Goku has God Ki. He could sense in Super when Beerus was awake. When he was training with Vegeta, I think. When he wasn't napping. I mean, Beerus wasn't napping. He went Ultra Instinct, where Whis is telling him Ultra Instinct is the technique of not having feelings get in the way of your movement, of your fighting mind, fighting spirit. What does he do against Moro? He says, nah, I'll get my feelings in the way, so that I make my Ultra Instinct better. What? That goes against the whole principle of Ultra Instinct. It's like Goku in Dragon Ball Z trying to master the Spirit Bomb, the Genki Dama, and not focusing his energy. Or trying to sense the energy around him. That goes against the whole purpose of it. The whole technique, the process. So please, if somebody hears me, this has been long. How much? Almost 30 minutes. Stick to the Dragon Ball principles, to the established lore, please. If this is your way to replace Seiyus, I'm fine with it. Honestly, is it going to be hard not to hear the iconic Goku voice? Yes, of course. Every day we're going to miss Nozawa. Every day. Every day. you have to let the woman retire at some point. But I just want the lore to be respected. Have some evolution in the characters, please. Please, I beg of you. Write a story. A real story. You can have plenty of humor. Dragon Ball had plenty of humor, and it was great. But when shit got real, shit got real. As the meme goes on Twitter and on the internet, when it was the humor side or the gags, Goku came out. When shit got real, Kakarot came out. The Goku, the Super Saiyan Goku versus Frieza is the one I'm talking about. When things got real, when he loses all reason. And let's stop with this. Please, I beg of you. Let's stop with this not killing. We saw how that went with Frieza. He learned his lesson. You can just see Boo. I think that if he had a chance, he would have killed Cell. Like, destroyed Cell. He wouldn't let him live. He would have destroyed Cell. He couldn't. He was too weak. But I think that if he had the chance, he would. Now. And yeah, he killed Piccolo. So that whole Goku doesn't kill, that's bullshit. Even the OG Dragon Ball he killed. And he meant, well, he didn't mean to, but he thought he killed Frieza and he was fine with it. Well, not exactly fine, but you know what I mean. And at the end, he killed Boo. That doesn't make him a bad MC. That just makes him the savior of the earth. And that's something that he has to live with. And that's something that he has to live up with, too. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Am I going to see it? Absolutely. Am I going to enjoy it? That's something else. Am I going to make a review after I see them? Yes. But it's going to be in a year. So we have plenty of time to have more details. And maybe more trailers. And for them to please, for the love of God, fix Goku. Yeah. So those are my thoughts. This has been a rage-filled rant. I do apologize. I try not to focus too much on this, but this is something I had to get off my chest. And we're going back to the regularly scheduled program next. But yeah, please make it good. This is a cry for Toei Animation and the Shueisha. If Toriyama-san, as good as he was, with all due respect, as he is the GOAT, he created the most iconic series and the best series for me, as in Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. I live and watch Dragon Ball. I play Dragon Ball every day. Please, if you see that he's making something that is not good, please bring that to his attention. Do not say yes to everything. That goes for Toyotaro as well. Please, if you see Toriyama-san do something that he shouldn't do, that it's a bad idea, please, for the love of everything, bring that to his attention and say that is not okay. Because even if yes, it's his series, he created it, he brought it into this world, he can take it out of it. But please, Dragon Ball, quality wise, story quality wise, has fallen off a cliff. Has fallen off a cliff recently. I beg of you, please, at least put a parachute on it, a wingsuit, something. Please do not let it fall like crypto. I beg of you, or NFTs, please, and strap a rocket to its back by writing peak content and peak meaningful content like you did in the 80s and the 90s. I beg of you, really. Toriyama, please. Please. I beg of you. This has been a message and a pleading from a very long-time fan of the series. Since I was a child. Now in my 20s. I have watched Dragon Ball from when I was 3 years old to now 25. And probably I'll rewatch this year's when I'm 45, when I'm 65, when I'm 70, when I'm 80. Dragon Ball will be right here. Dragon Ball will be right here. My whole life. This is Dragon Ball. Right here. It won't go away ever. I'm never taking this out. Even if I could, I won't. Because this is a lot of who I've been. So please, for the principles and the values communicated through Dragon Ball, for being a good person, being a good friend, being a protector when you need to, and facing adversity with a smile on your face. And that if you have a strong will, if you're willed enough, if you keep at it, if you persevere, you're going to get through it. You're going to be stronger at the end. Those are some of the values conveyed through Dragon Ball. And be honest. That's one of the things. Always be honest with yourself and others. But that being said, this is not hate. I'm not trashing on it. I kind of am, but this is a hot take, or this is a take in the heat of the moment. Please try to listen to my points. While, yes, they might not have been brought up in the best manner, but some points are there. I did make a few points. So please, take that into consideration. I hope you make something good. And I guess this is going to be it. Please make it good.